Hello, ladies and gentlemen, here's Corey. I'm not gonna really do that. Here's Corey. Corey's a patron of mine on Patreon, and we all love her very much. And she has something to promote. She has a channel on YouTube. It's Corey G. So go and check out Corey G. You might see the review she did on my channel. Gotta say, it was awfully nice and very flattering. So, check out Corey G. I'm subscribed to her. So, this isn't the video that I was gonna make today. I don't even know how to start. No, I was gonna do a different video today. I was gonna talk about the blind racist people. But, I was taking my shower so I could feel human. And I'm like, I was like going through what I wanted to do with the video, how I wanted to cut it up and shit like that. And running over things in my head. And, I started thinking about, I don't even know how I got onto the fucking, the thought. But it was probably the first truly personality defining moment in my life. I'm not sure if I told this story on a 500 or not. But if I didn't, then hey, new story. If I did, I don't remember telling the story. But anyways, it was the first truly like personality defining moment in my life. The first point where I realized that I had made a decision to actually be a certain person, right? And it was in middle school. I want to say 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade. Might have been 7th. Don't know. It was whatever year I decided giant fucking bags was the way to go. I don't know why. And I did it all through my fucking school career. But for some odd reason, I decided that I wanted to have this fucking obnoxious, huge, like, hockey or football gear bag. You know what I mean? Where, like, you're putting fucking pads and shit in it. One of those type of bags. For whatever reason, I decided I wanted the biggest goddamn bag I could possibly have. And I used it like it was a locker. I just never bothered to go to my locker. I just took my locker with me everywhere in this giant fucking bag. And everybody hated it. People would fucking trip on it. But I thought it was so cool that I didn't need to bother with a locker because I'm carrying the biggest bag in the world. I mean, literally, I was 7th or 8th grade. So what am I? 13, 14? Carrying a giant fucking... Dude, the thing was probably as big as I was. I think I used to, like, be like, you stuff yourself in it, and I'd get in it and fuck shit. Dude. Anyways. So, I had this fucking bag. I don't know why I was talking about that. I don't know what the bag had to do with anything. I don't remember. I went off on a tangent. Anyways. So, it was whatever year I had that bag. And, because that was the first one. And then the next year, it was a slightly not as big bag, but still big enough to hold everything. And I just, I would dial the bag down to the point where it could just hold everything nice and compactly. But I would still use my locker for, like, coats and shit. Because I got realistic in the wintertime. Anyways. Dude, I used to just stuff it in the fucking bag. What? I was just an obnoxious fucking child. Still an obnoxious fucking adult. But anyways. So, it was that year, 7th or 8th grade. I am the storytelling master. Alright. 7th or 8th grade. And it was in homeroom, right? Which was like the last period of every day. It was like your study hall. And so I'm sitting there, and we're all supposed to just read and shit, because study hall, you do your fucking homework. And I had to piss, man. I had to piss. And I raised my hand, and the teacher's fucking, what? I gotta go to the bathroom, sir. And he's like, no. And I'm like, because I think that was like the first time I'd ever been told no to a request to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, man, I got another half an hour or so. There's no way. So it got to be like 1:45. And I was like at the point where I'm like, I'm going to go one way or another. So I fucking was like, fuck this raising my hand shit. I just walked straight up to the desk. And he was helping another kid with fucking something. And I'm sitting there patiently waiting. And I'm like, oh my God, this is not good. Because, like, you know when you're about to piss yourself, dude. Like, throughout your life, you know when you're about to piss yourself. It's just when you're very, very young, you go, oh, I'm going to piss myself. And you just do. And whatever. And then you get changed. But there's a point when you're like, I'm not pissing myself in the middle of homeroom. And I'm standing there patiently waiting. And I'm like, and fucking, I just started. And I was like, you know, the relief you get immediately when you're like, and I'm like, well, I still gotta ask permission to fucking leave, you know? I'm like, what? And it fucking, dude, it was bad pee too. It smelled bad. And like, I looked out into the class to see children that are starting to like look up at like, what the fuck is that? And I saw this little girl in the front. She went, and I'm just like, dude. Because I just realized that like now I'm the kid that pissed himself in the front of the class. Because like I'm standing at the teacher's desk. I'm standing in the front of the class, pissing myself. And the teacher, like, smelled it, caught a whiff of it or whatever, and he looked up and said, there you go. I fucking ran out. I heard the laughter. Went to the bathroom. And at that point, you know, I just fucking went into the stall and just sat down. Because I'm like, why even bother taking my pants off? I'm done. You know? And I certainly don't want to just stand in the bathroom. Like, so I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. And it was just like, you know, I'm like, dude, fucking everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to know. And it's going to be, hey, piss boy. The rest of your life, dude, you're going to be piss boy. And I'm like, what am I even going to do? And it was like, dude, do you want to be piss boy? And I'm like, I don't want to be piss boy. I don't want to be piss boy. And I was like, how the fuck do you not be piss boy? And I'm sitting there just having a pep talk with myself. Or not even really a pep talk. It was more like a strategy meeting. Figuring out how the fuck are we not going to be piss boy, man. I don't know, dude. And finally it was like, he said no. You know what I mean? It got to where I'm like, the motherfucker. He said no. What am I going to do? Just go, oh, fuck you then, and walk out and be in trouble? So yeah, I pissed myself. And there it was. And I was like, fuck, it's just bullshit. This is just not fair and it's fucking bullshit. And I fucking got up, straightened my pants, and fucking went out into the world. And I walked by everybody, and everybody's looking at me, and I just fucking I'm just focused. Getting my shit. I'm going to get my giant stupid fucking bag out of the class. I'm going to go to the locker. I'll go home. And I went to the fucking room. The teacher looked at me, and he's like, Andy. And I'm like, no. And I just grabbed the bag, and I'm like, I can't believe you told me no. And I walked out of the fucking room, Right? So now the teacher's got to be sitting there going, oh my God, that kid's going to be piss boy the rest of his life because I told him no. So, and then I went to my locker, and one of my dudes that I didn't really like, but he was one of my dudes, he looked up and he's like, heard you piss yourself in front of class? And I went, yeah, fucking teacher told me no. So I walked up to his desk to say, dude, I'm going to go one way or another. And he was helping somebody and didn't even fucking look at me, even though I'm doing piss dance right next to him. So yeah, I fucking pissed myself right next to his fucking desk. I don't give a shit. And I fucking threw my shit into my bag and went home. And I just said all of that out of anger. Like, it was just anger at the situation. Because the motherfucker told me no. What, you tell a kid no? Can't go to the bathroom? What? Did you fucking hold it for a half an hour? It's bullshit. So, I became that person. Very, very centered fucking justice. If it feels right to me, and if it doesn't feel right to me, it's fucking bullshit. And, dude, the next day I came into school, and everybody was like, man, I can't believe you pissed next to the teacher's desk. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And they were like, that's awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I know. You know what I mean? But I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean that's awesome? And they're like, he told you no. So you were like, fuck it, dude. And you pissed next to his desk? That's sweet. And I'm like, did I just inadvertently become a way cooler person than I intended originally to be? And I've always been that guy. Just inadvertently cooler than I ever intended to be. I don't know. I just do it. It's because I'm able to find things like the coolest fidget spinner in the world. Yeah. Dude, I'm always still just that kid. You know, I'm always that kid that just pissed himself. That's always me. Like, that's always my luck. I've just always been lucky. And things just kind of fall my direction. I don't know. And I dodged a major bullet. Because I don't know. I mean, you gotta wonder how my life would have turned out if I'd have been piss boy my whole life. That's the kid that pissed himself in class. Dude. That's a harsh existence, man. That's a harsh existence. But I became the kid that said, fuck it, and pissed right next to the teacher. And like, you know what I mean? And I'm 38 now, so that's a 25-year-old story. So yeah, like I highly doubt. I mean, that legend has probably already passed on well past myth into being forgotten. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. That is one of like the urban legend type things. I can only imagine that story went around school. I knew the kid that knew the kid. He pissed himself right next to the teacher. Dude, I heard that he walked up and fucking dropped trow and just pissed on the teacher. No, didn't happen like that. I fucking doing the fucking dance. Gotta pee. Come on, look at me. I gotta pee. And he's just fucking helping this bitch with her. Probably where I hate women from, too. Because it was a little girl that kept me from fucking talking to the teacher to finally go to the bathroom. And it was a little girl that I noticed first that looked up and went, eh. That moment in history probably defined the entirety of my personality if I want to dig deep enough into it. Jesus. It's probably why I hate people. Because I'm always pissing myself off. That's not true. Man, I gotta get some sleep sometime. Fucking games, man. I beat South Park yesterday. Ta-da. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. Dude, so good. The combat was really fun. It got to a point where I was only ever using just one attack. Like, I got a class that had one attack that was just sickening broke. It attacked like 4 tiles both directions and then 3 tiles up in a block. So it was a 4x3 block in front of you and directly next to you that would just knock everybody back and do shit tons of damage and a bleed effect. It was a disgusting attack, and I only ever used it once I got it, because you could use it every turn, and it just fucking crushed everybody. So it got to a point where the combat got stupid. They had a really good system. They really didn't get a good designer for the attacks. Like, most of the attacks were shit. Like, you just attack one dude in front of you. And it was either that or you could hit anybody on the fucking board. Like, it was a really, really bad system. But it was fun. It had the potential to be a whole lot of fun, but it was done very poorly. It was too feast or famine, and it got to a point where it was, you're stupid if you're not using this ability. You know what I mean? So, whatever. But it was cool because it was kind of like that. You know what I mean? It was a very good game. If everything was well thought out and structured, fine. If it was like, well, it's kids playing a game, and some kids are going to be like, I could fucking just hit everybody, and other kids are going to be like, I'll just beat the shit out of you. I could totally see that as being, okay, whatever. But as far as video game play stuff, it was shitty. Because it got to a point where it was like... So, yeah, it was great, but not. And the music was amazing. It was very, like, Marvel Studios, very superhero, you know, very cool. A lot of really good music in it. The story was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. It had moments that were awesome. And it was good. It didn't really have anything that, like, really blew my mind. There was a couple of points where I kind of went, ha. But I don't know. Like, it was good. It was good. It wasn't a stick of truth. Like, it was a sequel. If their goal was to make a sequel, they made a sequel. It was a sequel. It wasn't like, they didn't do as much. It was for as much as they had to work with as superheroes. They didn't do anything. Like, you went to the farm in the first one, you went to Canada in the first one, you did the whole fucking thing, mini game with the abortion, you did like, there was a whole wide range of shit. And this game was, you go here and fight stuff. And you go there and fight stuff. And you go here and fight stuff. It was like they didn't have any clever ideas to work anything interesting in. Or it was one of those, we're going to put 70% of the game into the fucking game, and then we'll release the other 30% in DLCs. And if that's the case, that's pretty shitty. Because the first game, man, like, I beat it in 23 hours and 30 minutes, roughly. And I think it was like 23, 24 or something like that. It was some goofy number. But yeah, under 24 hours. And that's in-game time. That's not like I played it in one day, played it for an afternoon. No. It was 24 hours, right? Damn near. Close enough as it doesn't matter. But, like, I think I had, like, 50, 60 hours in Stick of Truth. I'd have to look, but I remember playing that game for a very long time. Like, the only time I really played the shit out of this one was Monday. Yeah, Monday morning, whatever. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning, and I just played the fucking game the whole day until I went to go and do laundry, and then I came home and made a video real quick, I think. Or that was one of the days where I was like, and I went to bed. But yeah, that was the only, like, huge block of time that I played that game, you know. And, like, I got more out of Destiny than I got out of, So, yeah. And then, like, when it ends, fucking that's it. Like, and I wandered around for a little while. I mean, I don't wander around for a long time. I'm wandering around long enough that if there was post-game missions, they would have given them to me. You know what I mean? And there fucking wasn't. So I'm like, what? Okay. Like, I don't know. It was really weird. I don't know. It was really weird. Like, they didn't really do anything. But I mean, it was good. It was good. I mean, it was very funny. It was a very funny game. There were moments that PC Principal was hysterical. I didn't see that episode. Like, I know South Park well enough that I can pretty much guess what the episode is. You know what I mean? So I got the references. But, like, I don't know. It was just, you even went to Mephisto's, to the genetics lab. And that was even, like, it was 2 or 3 fights and running through hallways. Wasn't really much of anything. Like, I don't know. It was very uncreative. It wasn't very creative. I don't know. But, yeah. I'd still say that it would be worth it to play, but not $6. Like, I would say when it gets to about $20. When it gets to about $20, I'd say that's about where it's worth. But no, I overpaid for it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't bother to get the DLC, like the season pass and all that shit. Because I'm like, because I hardly ever have time to play anything now. Like, something's got to slide, you know what I mean? And the YouTube channel slid so that I could play Destiny real quick, because I knew that was going to be a short game. I think I got 3 weeks out of that game where it was entertaining, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. You know what I mean? And I still haven't even finished filming it. Don't even know if I will. I'll be fucking honest with you. Like, I'll probably do it. I don't know. Maybe I might be able to do it with Dennis. I don't know. Shit's in the works. So, we might see, there might be a whole recut and redo. Might start over. I don't know. Anyways, so, yeah, I think it would be a lot more entertaining if Dennis was playing it with me. Because I've already played through the whole thing. So I can just kind of be like, what did you think about that part? And then he'd say what he thinks about that part. And then I can say what I think about the part, having reflected on it for a long time. And I think that would be entertaining to watch. Because I totally ruined it for the guy that I work with. The guy that's like, you gotta play Destiny with me, dude. It's so good. And I'm like, dude, it's not gonna be good. You're not gonna like playing it with me. I hate that game. It's not gonna be fun for you. And he's like, no, we gotta play Destiny. And I'm like, alright. I bought Destiny, so I played with him. I played it with him for like 2 or 3 weeks. And at the end of that time, after, going through missions with me and just tearing apart the fucking game, like, the worst and shittiest fucking thing about it was so stupid. There was one enemy in the first game that was really challenging. And these shield motherfuckers. They had shields. They had shields and a pistol. And they'd fucking walk up with shields, shoot you with a fucking pistol. And they were a bitch, because you had to shoot their toes, or you had to try and shoot their fucking hand with the gun, or you had to try and hit the top of the fucking head. They were a motherfucker to kill. And that was what was cool about them, because it added an element of difficulty, right? Well, now, the same guys have these really neat laser shields, right? And they're really neat laser shields. They have this really cool ability where they can extend it and make a giant wall, right? For whatever reason, they also put a big red flashing diamond in the middle of their lightning shield. that happens to be a critical weak point. So shooting the shield-wielding guys in the middle of their shield 2 or 3 times will make them drop their shield and be staggered so that you can just shoot them in the head. They made everything so much easier. And so I'm explaining all this kind of shit to him, and he's starting to see it. And he's starting to see it real fast. I sobered him up quick. It was actually really sad, because, when the anger hits, it sucks. It sucks. You gotta look at Destiny the right way. Because you gotta look at Destiny the right way. You play the game until you get over the equipment that you're finding, and then you go, alright, it's done. Because that's when you're done. You don't realize that's when you're done. That's actually when the game ends. You play the storyline, you beat the game, you get to level 20, right? That's when the game really begins. Not so much. That's when the grinding horseshit begins. Game's fucking over when the story's over. Sorry, folks, game's fucking over when the story's over. And that's not even really the most interesting part. You know what I mean? Anyways. So, fucking, everybody says, well, the game really starts after you beat... No. So you hit level 20, and then you just run around and do horseshit. That's all it is. You run around and do horseshit. You go to this planet, and there's a tank. We'll kill the tank. Okay, we killed the tank. Yay. Now I'm going to go into this cave and kill this big guy and get his treasure chest. And then I'm going to walk out of the cave, and oh my god, there's another tank. We got to kill the tank again. And you kill the fucking tank again. And then you go, well, what am I going to do? Oh, I think I'll go do an adventure. What's the adventure? You gotta kill things and then collect stuff. Oh, okay, and then what? Well, you gotta run down this hallway and find a tank! Dude, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. And he started to realize really quick that everything I was saying was absolutely true. And how duped he felt. And he was so angry and pissed. And and then the problems with the game would boot you and shit like that, and he started getting those, and I'm like, welcome to Destiny, dude, here it is. And yeah, so I'm not really playing Destiny anymore because he doesn't really want to play it anymore. I don't fucking want to play because I'm done with Destiny. You grind, if you want to grind and go through all of the, just kind of see, this is what this is, and this is what, you do a whole bunch of shit, and then you go, okay, well, all my gear is as high as I'm ever going to get it, and fucking, I don't even care about the other little stupid missions. So, because it's Destiny, I've done them all before. Break them up into pieces, and I've done every little piece of all of them before. 1,000 times. So I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? I can't be fucked to even bother with that game. So we'll see what happens with Destiny. But if I can get Dennis to play with me, that'll be good. Oh my god. Fucking, I don't know how that turned into fucking everything that it turned into. I just started rambling. I'm sorry. About the halfway point, most of you are gone anyways. And those of you who are left, pretty much I think just put me on in the background while you clean. Or whatever, or maybe masturbate, or who even knows. Some of you I question, but yeah. So I'm sorry. I went into video games. I've been playing a lot of video games. I go through phases. There are some times that I get way into games, and it's fucking, I gotta play a shit ton of games. And I just play a fucking shit ton of games, or I'll play one game and just be like I did that when I was retired for 10 months. I played Witcher 3. Because I was like, I'm gonna fucking play Witcher 3. Because I want to fucking play Witcher 3. And I don't give a shit about anything else. I'm gonna play fucking Witcher 3. And that's what I did. I played Witcher 3. I had 24 hours a day to myself, so I still had daily content and shit like that. But every waking second, I wasn't making a video or working on YouTube shit, playing fucking Witcher 3. And, dude, I played that game for a month like that. I had 100 hours in that game. So I love to play a fucking game, the shit out of the games. And I played the shit out of South Park. Dude, I did everything. It's not even like I played the storyline and it was 24 hours long. No. I played I think I have 3 more yaoi to find. And I have to kill 4 fucking bums. Because it didn't count the fucking one bum fight is me fighting bums. And there's nowhere where bums spawn. So I don't know. But I did everything else. That's it. I've done everything in the game. It's not like I have side missions in South Park that I couldn't be fucked to do. It's South Park. I haven't done any of that shit 1,000 fucking times. So I did everything. I didn't find the yaoi because I'm like, dude, I'm not going to search this town top to bottom again because I did it 4 fucking times during the course of the game. I can't be fucked to do that again. To find 3 pictures of Tweak and Tweak and dude. The yaoi, some of the yaoi were disturbing. Poor Craig. Dude, I don't even know. Like, some of it was just very weird. It was just very weird. It wasn't even like a homophobic thing. It was just very weird. Like, I didn't see that episode. I didn't know that they were gay. So I was like, I had to deal with, oh my god, Tweak and Greg. So, yeah. That was weird. Yeah. I don't know. It was just... And like in the first one, you had to shrink down to gnome size. You had to fuck with the gnomes. They just didn't do anything. Like there wasn't really anything. I don't know. It was disappointing. I was disappointed. It felt too much like a sequel. I was like, yeah. So there's my review of South Park. There's a story from my youth. But yeah, man, you're always one step away from being so much cooler than you ever wanted to be. And that one thing is just flying off the handle at a random moment. It's what it was for me. I don't know. I dodged being piss boy. And I'm eternally grateful for the fact that I dodged being piss boy. And anytime anything embarrassing happened to me from that point on, I was just like, yeah, whatever. And everybody was like, oh, he's the dude that doesn't give a fuck. So I've always kind of been the dude that doesn't give a fuck. But, yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird how that happened. How that memory came back to me. And I mean, I remember it like it was yesterday. I can still see the classroom. I can still see that girl. Fucking, dude, I can see it all. I can remember it crystal clear. I was in 7th or 8th grade. I can remember the smell. Alright. I don't really know how to end this. The moral is the story. So I give South Park I don't know. I don't know what I rated games as. I'll rate them on, you know what? I'll rate games on what price you want to look for to bother to buy them. $20. South Park is a $20 game. If it's any more than that, you're getting cheated. Alright. So, there you go. Have a good day.